All right. I need to wait for us to be completely live. Okay. Oh my goodness. Happy Friday, everybody. Okay. Let's see if that works. Hey, here we go. All right. Very nice. Want to pop out the chat? Okay. Oh, it's 555. Hey, Unartha, you got first love, and it's magical time 555. Yep. Go. Boom. Did I get it? I got it. All right. So we're gonna make this live chat so I can see. Beautiful. Ooh, somebody beat you to it. Ankita, you got second love. Second love is good in my opinion. I'll say. Meow meow. Hi. Wazamabid. Hi, welcome in. Alright, I'm gonna light my candle. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on today. I really need to pay attention to my energy today. Hi Ashish, how are you? Welcome in. Where is my book? Here it is. Oh my goodness gracious, girl. I didn't even get to the part where I said, would you like a reading, Unarsha? Oh, thank you. I would love to be on the list. Today is a good day to take care of yourself, I have to say. It is a good day to take care of yourself. Yeah. I don't want the list to go too long today. I gotta mind my energy. I gotta mind my energy. Alright. I'm gonna go with hot pink today. You're not the for real. Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay? Angela May Hookings, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay, so I have Ashish. Today is the 5th. Ashish, you can go ahead and drop your question into the chat. I'm doing well, Mwazam. I'm doing well. It was a long week. Hey, Clint, how are you? Yes, please let me know. So, okay, I have Ashish and Ankita. I have you too. I was going to sleep thinking you will come live or not. Oh, I know. I'm a little late today. Angela May, what do I need to hear? Okay. Angela May. I have you on the list. Not too bad. Yes, had to stand my ground. Oh, you had a situation? You had a situation? You had to stand your ground? Thank you, Clint. Friends, if you're lurking, please remember to hit the like button. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. You're glowing. What's your secret? Ooh, must be my high blood pressure. Hey, Scotty, how are you? Good to see you. Where did I go the other day and you weren't there and I was shocked? I was like, what is happening? Where is he? You said I would use my strength and I had to. Oh my God, Angela May, so my reading came true? You got the strength card last time. I remember that. Oh, snap. I can't wait. Sometimes I wish like this was a platform where we could like talk to each other because I would just love to hear Angela May's story right now. All right, I have all of my decks, right? I put away everything from May and I have everything for June. So I'm just gonna show you the tarots. This one is a little bit of a like a classical deck, the art classic art, I guess. Like I forgot what kind of this is not Baroque. I forget what style of art this is. Um, but it's a collage style deck and it's pretty cool. So that is one. This deck right here, I don't think I've ever used this on my channel. This is a favorite. Hey, Simple, how are you? Kenya in the house. Oh, Louis Muriang. Welcome in from Nairobi. Oh, that's so cool. All right, we got to skip the first card immediately because that has like crazy art. What is the most likely change for me this year for the better? Okay, Yunartha, I got you. And Yunartha goes at the beginning of the list. Okay, I have you, Yunartha. Yes, how's everybody doing? Look at this deck. I love this deck. This is called the Sasarai Beetle, but I call it the Sassy Burrito. Look at that guy. This deck is so cool. The colors are awesome. This is a great deck for basically any question that you could think of. It's amazing. I love that card. Oop, sorry. Boop. Booby. Sassy Burrito. Okay, so we have the Sassy Burrito. And then I hardly got to use this one the last time. This is the one that I took with me on the trip and then I got water all over it, the keys. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it on the table and you know we could use this one too. This one's really pretty. So this one is all like crystals and stuff. Nipple slip, yeah. What is it? Wardrobe malfunction? Okay. And all right, I pulled out a lot of tarot decks this time. One, two, three, four, five. I have 5 tarot decks. This deck right here, look how cute. It's called, look at the edges. It's called Little Sister. The Little Sister Tarot. This one has very cool art. Very cool art. Look at that. I love that when the hair is wild like that. So cool. So yeah, this one's called Little Sister. Ashish. Okay, Ashish, I see your question. And then the last deck. This deck is a circle deck. And it's it has mandalas on it. Each card has a mandala. So it's a cool concept. Obviously, it has like tons of colors. I used this when I was filming the archetype series, and I've never read with it. So I'm hoping to test it out and see how she does. So, you know, I listen to everyone's questions first and then I choose the deck based on the question. So yeah, that is what we have today. The mandalas are cool, I'm not gonna lie. They're really pretty. And you know, you would think that because it's a round deck, it's hard to shuffle, but it's actually pretty easy. Hi, how are you? Encarna Soul. Welcome in. Welcome in. Future police, la 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 la. Okay, Ankita, you have to translate, girl, because I don't get it. Oh, I see the translation on the bottom. Tell me something about the future. I'm preparing for the police. What? What will I be able to do? All right. I don't know if I'm going to get to your question, Pratish, but I'll add you to the list. Hopefully the police isn't on their way at this very moment. All right. We're going to start with just sent it twice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting because the first time it came, I think in Indian, and then it auto translated to English. Oh, that's interesting. I will translate for you. Charlie, you got to go, buddy. You got to go. There we go. Oh, for the exam. Okay, for the exam. Okay, I got it now. All right, that makes sense. All right, so we're going to start with you, Nartha. So let me go back into the chat. You, Nartha, what is the most likely to change for me this year for the better? The most likely to change this year for the better. Since you have a vibrant personality, we're going to do the sassy burrito for you. Oh, thank you so much. That's wonderful. Hi, Trista. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Wait, where did Richard go? Questions according to the list, yeah. You're right. And right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 questions. So I'm not going to take any more for now until I finish these 5. I want to keep it light today. Ooh, first card right there. Oh my God, Yunarta. Oh snap. All majors so far, Yunarta. Oh my God. Why? Oh, does that count as 6? Oops, 7. Ah. All right. So this reading is for Yunarta. Yunarta wanted to know um any changes this year for the better. Well, I mean, I guess it depends how you look at it. We have boss energy coming in. We have the Emperor, and you can see right there. Bam. I love this Emperor. So freaking cool. This has like, I don't know, power, prestige, class, style. Like, this is an energy that has it together. They're dressed to impress. They got things to do, and they don't care who they have to knock out of the way to get it done. So, Yunarta, I feel like that's going to be critical for you because the next card that came out is the Fool. Is this not the best Fool you have ever seen? And this just goes to show you are never too old to start a new journey. Ooh, flow state. Thank you, Maria. It's good to see you. This to me is like the best. So with that boss card and this Fool energy, I feel like this is a time to get all your ducks in a row because change is coming and you're gonna have to kind of take a leap of faith and get out there. You are going to be challenged to do something, and it's going to feel heavy. It's going to feel like a heavy load. It's going to feel hard. You're going to feel like, I don't know if I could do this. This is too much. But I encourage you to do the thing anyways. Because, hey, little Zen Crone, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. This is the last card. 10 of Wands, my friend. But it's not like you can't do it. It's not like you can't do it, Yonarta. This I feel like is all about the strategy or the approach. How you approach the situation, the issue, the challenge, however you want to think about it, right? But I think pre-planning is going to be helpful as you approach the change. And I think that um, it's also going to require a little bit of kind of, and don't take this the wrong way, let your hair down a little bit, let your hair down a little bit, uh, and just kind of go with it and see what happens, no matter if it makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like that is where the most growth happens, in that space where you are uncomfortable, where you're being pushed just a little bit. Um, so that's kind of what I'm seeing for you. Change is coming, but you're prepared. What are your thoughts? Let me know. It's gonna be a lot. I sense that is coming already. Where is Des? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where she is. How was your week? Well, I had a rough week this week. Um, so I'm taking it one day at a time. I have an inkling. Yeah, I have an inkling. I feel like you might need some support. Some support. So I'm gonna pull out an oracle card for you. This is from my soul trees. This deck is out of print, so I'm sorry right now. But it's such a great deck, and I'm so happy um, that I picked it up. And what is the time? It's 6, just after 6. That means it's, um, yeah, I don't know. Desiree could be getting off of work on her way home. I don't know. Lately, she's been busy on Fridays um, with family commitments and the kids' school activities and different things like that. So I don't know. She hasn't really been coming very often on the Fridays. All right, Unarta. So I'm pulling an oracle for you. This is from the beautiful soul trees. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So 2 cards. I was just trying to get the one. Who you're reading for? This is for Unarta. 4 a.m. in India. Oh my, Unarta. Stop it. That's too much, girl. Oh my God. Unarta, thank you, my dear. Okay, so Yunarta, remember I told you about the Emperor, I told you about the Fool, I told you about the Ten of Wands, how it's gonna feel as you move through this energy. Look at the card that just came out. I know the font is a little weird here, but it says breakthrough. It's a breakthrough. And to me this almost looks like somebody's profile, and like the tree is sprouting from their mind is what I see when I look at this. So I think you're going to have a breakthrough. And the second card that came out is right here, emotions. I think that's going to cause a lot of emotions to surface for you. And that could be part of this heavy weight. But you know, when these emotions come up for us, I mean, it can give you an opportunity to work on something that has been buried deep inside, or Sometimes I find that things come up and I think to myself, like, well, I thought I already worked on that. But if it comes up, it's just, just some additional work for you to do. But overall, I think it's gonna be good for you, but I think it's not gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. But I think if you have an idea more or less of what this is about, and you pull in that emperor energy, but also like stay mindful of the fool, right? Like the fool is sometimes people think of the fool as a risk taker, but I feel like the fool takes calculated risks. And if the fool doesn't do that, since you have this emperor card, I feel like that is telling you it's okay to take risks, but they have to be calculated risks. Um, so that is your reading, my dear. I hope that that makes sense for you in some kind of way. And thank you so much for your love, for your generosity, for your support, for your kindness, for your friendship, for everything. Okay, good. Oh, those cards look pretty together. You know what, Yunarta? Look at this. Look how these two cards work off of each other. The colors are pretty similar. Anywho, it's a great little reading here. That's it upside down. All right, so that was for Yunarta. And I got a flash of something. Oh, okay, good. Hi, Johnny. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I like the card with the tree. Oh, I know this tree deck is pretty cool. And believe it or not, like these are the backs. I haven't used this. I've had this deck forever and I haven't used the deck in about. Why do I feel like I'm seeing things? Oh, I felt like I saw something behind me. Um, I haven't used this deck in about a year, so I was like, "Oh, it's time. It's time to pull it out." 'Cause she's great. She's a great little deck. All right, I gotta go back to work. Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye. I hope you don't have to stay there late. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do need I do need some prayers. Okay. All right. So, let me see. Oh, good. Can I have a read? Orthodox, I'm gonna put you on the list, okay? But I'm gonna be cutting off readings soon. I just wanted to come on real quick and give readings to you know, just a few readings. Just like Friday has become this live has become something that I really look forward to. I love to come here. I love to spend time with everybody, and I feel like all my friends come and hang out in this space. So I love that. So because of that, I didn't want to just not do the live. I did want to do the live, even if just for a little while. But I do need to be mindful of my energy because I haven't been feeling very well this week. So I'll add you, but I can't guarantee that we'll get there. Orthodox. 144. Okay. So that was for you, Narta. The next person is Ashish. Ashish, can you pop your question in one more time? Thank you. Angela May, thank you. I see the sassy burrito has not lost its touch. How can I step into my highest potential? Okay. I'm gonna try the round deck. I'm gonna try the round deck and see what happens. I don't know. You don't know unless you try. So let's see. Let's see what happens. How can I step into my highest potential? I'm on the list. Am I? Yes. I have Ashish and then you. I have Ashish. I'm reading for Ashish now. And then I have Ankita and then Angela May. Those are the next three. Those are the next three. And judging by how I feel right now, I don't know that I'll be able to stay on very long. So I'm just going to stop the, I'm not going to take any more names. And I'll finish these. I do have you on the list, Orthodox and Pratish. Pratish was before you and then you. Okay. This one is for Ashish. Ashish is such a kind soul. How can I step into my highest potential? Oh, all right. I'm going to show you the card first. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Trista. We have the Seven of Swords. I think this is interesting for your question. Um, Seven of Swords. So this card is in the sign of Aquarius, and the planetary connections are Uranus, the Moon, and Venus. It is in the element of air, right? So thoughts, mental capacity, how you process things, logic and reason. Um, and then the activation is detection, which that's a very interesting word, because the Seven of Swords usually is a card that is about um, it's a card about being alert and being aware, because maybe not everyone that is around you has the best intentions towards you. And so sometimes this could be seen as a card of trickery or deceit. Maybe someone hiding something from you, or not being honest, or doing something behind the back. But it could also be because sevens are a number of assessments, right? It could also be that you're in a situation where you need to reclaim something that you lost. So there's a lot of ways to take this card. Now, the activation is detection, and I feel like that is key. So I'm going to grab the little booklet. Thank you, Ankita. Ooh, the booklet is gorgeous. I'm going to show it to you because it's just so colorful. Wands, Cups, Swords. It's so pretty. Look how colorful the book is. And then it has the little mandala here. But here it tells you the fact of noticing or discovering something, to discover the true character of. So that kind of indicates to me that you may discover something that was unknown to you before. And hi, Coco, welcome in. Ankita. Is that a different Ankita or is that you too? Ankita Vashu. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Noticing or discovering something. I'm wondering if there is, and that's why it says detection. It's almost like there's something that's a different Ankita. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ankita. Vaishu. Vaishu. Okay. How can I step into my highest potential? I what I'm getting from this card is that the things that you see or feel or the things that surround you right now may not be what you think they are. And I would recommend to stay alert, to stay aware, remain curious, ask questions when you don't understand, ask clarifying questions, and don't take anything for granted. Um, because different people and different things, um, there's different energies out there, and you just don't always know. And the way that these swords are, it almost feels like if that was you in the center, like you almost need this circle of protection. So what I'm getting for you from this card is there's something going on that you're not aware of just yet. Not aware of just yet. The card of detection. And I'm gonna get the crystal. We're gonna do tarot and tarot. We're gonna do tarot and tarot. Ever since I wet this card, it shuffles so great. When I got it, this is the deck that I damaged with water. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me about that Seven of Swords? What else can you tell me about the Seven of Swords? Mm. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I know that first of all, knights are the action figures of the deck. So they're the ones that take action and get things done. But out of all the knights, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest one. But because they're the slowest, I feel like they're more meticulous and they're very grounded in what they're doing, and they don't let things kind of steer them away from what they're trying to do. So the message with that card is one of staying hyper focused. Whoa. And then you got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So this is definitely calling you to take action on something. So, and it's kind of like a balance, right? Because Pentacles is very earthy and grounded, and Swords is like up in your head, and it's almost like you need to try to like balance out those two energies in order to conquer whatever it is, or to detect whatever it is that's currently being hidden from you. And you don't know. That's the whole point of this card, is that something could be hidden from you, but it could be hidden from you for your highest good, right? We don't know that. A lot of times, spirit reveals things to us on a need to know basis. When you need to know something, then spirit will, you know, let you in on what those next steps are. But there's definitely a call to action. And it's interesting because both of the knights, let me see if I could do this properly. Both the knights are facing each other. It's like eventually there will be like, I don't think a clash, but when these two come together, that is when things will be revealed for you. You have Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles with that Seven of Swords. Okay, hold on 1 second. Fatima, how are you? Welcome in. And did I get everybody? How many people? Orthodox, I'm sorry. Please be patient, okay? I'll get to you I'll usually let you know one before when it's almost time, when we're close to you. You're the last person, so, we got a ways to go. All right. Coco Magic. I'm so happy you're here. You're welcome, Ashish. It looks so good, these cards. The Pentacles with you have Moss Agate with Iolite. These look good together. They do look good together. I don't know. I don't know if I like how they read, but I guess they're kind of like pippish in a way, So that could be good and bad because when it's a pip deck, it kind of opens you up to read more than just what you see in the picture. So that's cool. All right. So that was for Ashish. And the next person is Ankita. So Ankita, you're next. Tell me what your question is. And after Ankita is Angela May. All right, beautiful people. Yippee. Who's next? Yep, my girl Ankita. Ankita's next. That felt good. My question is a bit unique. Okay, how can I improve my physical appearance, beauty, more experience, guidance, and love myself more? Physical appearance. Physical appearance. Physical appearance. I almost want to ask more questions. You want to improve physical appearance, beauty. You want to maybe attract more spirits or guidance, right, from spirit, and love yourself more. That's a lot. That's a lot. You got to start small. And that small step is start with a heart of gratitude. Start with a heart of gratitude. Be grateful for what you have, for your health, your strength, your abilities. There's people that don't have the same abilities. For your family, for your friend group, just every day. I feel like people that have gratitude in their heart naturally become more beautiful inside and out. That's just how it is. So I'll pull a card. I'm going to use Little Sister. I'm going to use Little Sister for you. This deck is so cute. Little Sister was created by a woman who was a little sister, and both of her older siblings passed away. And so she was going through this like period of grief, and she had this like moment where she became aware that just because they had crossed over, that didn't mean that she was no longer a little sister. She was still a little sister, and she still had both of her siblings, but just in spirit form. And so in honor of that, she created this deck. And I was always very touched by that story. So I decided to pick it up. All right. So Well, we're going to condense this question and we're going to say, how can I improve? How can I improve so that I could attract more love? Does that make sense? I get the sense that this is going to be hard for you, Ankita, because we have the hangman here. I feel like this is going to be hard for you. Maybe this is something that you have been struggling with for a long time. Like maybe, I don't know if it's your sense of self-worth, but I feel like this might be something that you have been dealing with on an ongoing basis, which is why, um, you struggle to open yourself up. Because when I see you, I already see a beautiful person, a beautiful soul. Um, the issue is, how do you see that within yourself? It's important that you be able to see your own light from within yourself, right? So we have the hangman. She's stuck in this energy. So how can we, usually when you're in this position, right? I'll show you this upside down. Usually it's because there's something that needs to be released, that something that needs to be let go of, and it could be those negative thoughts, it could be negative beliefs, things you have told yourself, things other people have told you. Sometimes it could be family too, right? Like, and they don't always mean it. Maybe they do. I don't know. But sometimes, like, I don't know about you, but I remember my family, they had nicknames. Like that was pretty common. Like everybody had a nickname. And they had all kinds of nicknames for me that made me feel less than, which I don't know that they realized at the time, but that's what happened, you know? If you nickname your child, fatty, then what else can they expect growing up but to always think that they're fat? So I think sometimes we are preconditioned with these different like fears and anxieties and issues and complexes. That's a perfect word, a complex. And the whole issue is you have to work to reprogram your thinking. Hi, Karen Suki. Welcome in. Samurai, welcome in. Thanks for being here. So yeah, I feel like you have to reprogram your thinking and try to figure out how you could possibly let go of some of that stuff because all that's doing is holding you back. All that's doing is holding you back. So I'm gonna keep pulling cards here. Oh, that's interesting because here you had card number 12, and then the next one that we have is card number 10. Card number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. For me, this indicates change is coming, but also how do you handle that change? How do you navigate that change? Like, do you let the change overpower you, or do you try to stay centered and grounded as you go through change? Uh, so I do get the sense that there is something like up in here that needs to be let go of in order for you to experience the change. Notice the little angel in the corner there too. See that? So I think that there are things that that you just need to work through and let go of and step into your power. And you could do this in so many different ways, right? Um, if you like working with affirmations, like affirmations are not for everyone, but I like affirmations. And there's a ton on YouTube. Yes, they're hand painted. Yeah. They're hand painted. And there's a bunch of videos on YouTube that I personally enjoy. As a matter of fact, I'll find one and then I'll reply to your comment so that you have the link to the video. And so what I do is it's usually like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, right? And they have affirmations. And then I say them out loud. Like they say it and then I repeat it. And then every once in a while, they'll say something that makes me feel weird to say out loud. And that's how I know that there's something there that I have to work on and something that I have to uncover. So it would be the same process for you. You would repeat the affirmations. I always recommend repeating them out loud. And when you get to the affirmation that makes you feel uncomfortable or weird, or you feel like I'm lying by saying that out loud, then that's how you know that that is the one that you have to focus on. Trista, are you still here? I'm just curious. I just wanted to say thank you because I felt it. I was feeling like a shortness of breath, and I just noticed now as I'm rambling on to Ankita that I don't feel that anymore. So thank you. That is the power of a community like this, you all. So I mentioned to Trista that I wasn't feeling well, and she sent Reiki energy to me, and I'm just sitting here. That was a little while ago. I'm sitting here, I'm shuffling the cards, and I'm like thinking to myself, well, I feel better. Uh, and it's because of that. It's because of that. So if you're not connected to Trista, make sure to connect with her because uh, she's wonderful and powerful. Very powerful. Okay, so Ankita, the last card that I'm pulling for you is right here. It's so pretty. It's the Page of Cups. Ah, this reading, Ankita, like this reading is so beautiful because what I'm getting here is like whatever happened happened when you were young. Whatever happened happened when you were young, and you were told things or made to feel a certain kind of way, and you grew up thinking that that was normal and that it was true. So now you're holding yourself back because you feel like you don't fit the mold. You're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, spirit doesn't want to talk to you directly, like all these things. But those are preconditioned um, thoughts or limiting beliefs, ideas that have been planted in your mind that you could reprogram yourself to let go of. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're stuck. You're stuck until you can do that work. And doing the work is not easy. And doing the work, it takes time, it's hard, it's emotional. You cry, you laugh. Like, it's not easy. But when you do that, you're going to start to experience change. And you know, the final card that I pulled right here, Page of Cups, which to me, I'm just kind of getting this feeling, the urge to tell you that this is gonna when you start to heal those things, it's gonna revert you back to your inner child. Imagine, like, try to connect with the person that you were when you were younger, to your curiosity, right? To your imagination, to your vulnerability. Like when we're little, we don't think twice. Like we just want to laugh and have fun and play, and everything is a game and everybody's silly. And we forget that because our parents are on top of us, trying to hold us accountable, trying to teach us responsibility, trying to get us to do all the things, trying to be serious about this, be serious about school. You got to help around the house, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it's almost like they take that spirit out of us. So for me, what I'm feeling is like you have to find a way to reconnect with that person that you used to be before. Yes. Yes, kids have fun, they play. You could give them a paper bag and they'll have fun with that all day long, you know? My kids like to play with empty boxes. Like they didn't care what was in the box. They just wanted to play with whatever. They would get the pots and pans out. They would do all kinds of stuff. So I think kids are like that naturally, but like we as adults, we dim their light at such an early age that they become disconnected from that. So for you, my love, I feel like Spirit wants you to do this work, even if it feels hard, even if it's painful, even if it's emotional. But at the end, that is what is going to cause the wheel to start spinning and to produce change in your life, change in the way you see yourself, change in the way you think, change in when you start to see yourself in a different way, you look different, you feel different, you act different, you walk different. People look and like, what the hell's wrong with her? And it's because you know why? Because you're more confident. You're stronger in your power. And you're not going to put up for people's crap. So to me, that's what I'm getting from this reading. And that was a bigger reading than what I thought. And you have to thank Trista, because if she did not help me, I would not have been able to tell you all this right now. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend. And thank you to Trista. I feel emotional. I love you guys. All right. That was for my beautiful Ankita. Thank you. Thank you. Angela May, you're next. And after Angela May is Pratish. Angela May, are you still here? Thank you, Ankita. What do I need to hear? Okay, we can do that for you. I don't think I want to use that. We're going to go to the sassy. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Little Zen Crone. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. All right, so Angela May wants to know, what does she need to hear? Angela May, I want to hear your story, because last time I read for you, you got the strength card and you said that you had to channel your inner lion. So, did everything work out? I wish I could hear you right now. Angela May, big blessings to you. Thank you, my love. I love this chat. My cat was doing really poorly between all the Reiki and love and prayer she received through my online family and my sister. She's doing so much better, almost back to normal. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that so much. Good night. Thank you for being here, Ankita. Oh, that's the hardest, when we think that our pets are nearing the end. Okay. I'm glad you're back. All right. I don't know what happened to Angela May. So I'm gonna continue. I wish I knew the rest of the story. So I read for her last time, and I just remember that the strength card came out for her, and I was like, you're gonna have to channel your inner, lion. We have talked about so many things over the weeks with Angela May about boundaries and about like, you know, uh learning to hold back a little bit, not rise to the occasion all the time. And so she had this moment with the neighbor, and she did what the card said. And I don't know what happens, but I'll share with you what's coming up here. And we have the Two of Pentacles. I don't know why I feel like this is a spirit of like of harmony. I feel like this is a spirit of harmony. Things coming together, everything kind of coming back to that flow state. I love those beautiful flowers there. Usually, Two of Pentacles is when you're trying to juggle so many things and things are getting out of hand. And sometimes, like there's too many things happening and things fall through the cracks and you don't always get to everything. But in this case, what I'm seeing is the power, that feeling when you line everything up and everything is going according to plan, the way that you hoped, right? You know how sometimes you want something, you want to do something, and it feels like everything is working against you? PG! Oh my God. PG, the other day you came into the chat, and I think I was on the top chat, and for some reason none of us saw you. And then you were like, well, I guess I'm invisible. I'm out. And you left, and I felt horrible. And then I tried to find you. I was like, is he on Discord? Where is he? I found the one video that you had, and I left you a comment there. So thank you for coming back, because I felt terrible that I didn't see you when you came into the chat. Ah, all right. Fantastic move. Pray does come soon. In Oh, it's not just you. Okay. All right then. That's good to know. Okay. All right, so Angela May, so you have here, everything is finally coming into alignment. So guess what that means? That opens a new opportunity for you. Right here, you have the Ace of Swords. Notice how everything was dark, black, hard to see, smoky, and then the sword shows up, and it all of a sudden brings clarity. It brings truth. It brings a new beginning. The Ace of Swords is like a blessing, right? It's a gift, a new way to see things, a new opportunity, something to take advantage of. It depends. It's up to you how you yield that sword. Um, and it's interesting because you have the Ace, which is a new beginning, but you also have Page of Swords, which is also a new beginning. And pages, they're very curious. This particular page is a curious learner, the voracious reader, someone that wants to know all the things. They want to be in the loop. They want to practice. They want to learn. They want to try new things. They want to understand how everything works. They take an idea and they run with it. Maybe they go down the rabbit hole trying to discover things. So I feel overall that this is really good. Whatever it was that happened this week, help to bring everything together, and it's going to bring about fresh change for you here. Fresh change here in your mind, in the way that you see things. Also, like, look at her. Look at the page. Notice those are little eyeballs on her cloak. Like here and here, those are little eyeballs. That's a cool card. Air is movement. When the wind blows, like it, you sometimes on a nice day, you might open up your windows and air out the house. You ever hear that after an argument? Hey, Izzy, how are you? Welcome in. Right? Like if you had like stress or tension, or somebody was sick, or you had an argument in the house, and you open up the doors and you air out. Like that's not just to get fresh air, it's also to to clear out the energy of the space. So I feel like that's what this is for. I feel like that's what you need. That's what you need, Angela. Oh my goodness. PG boops and bubbles. Love it. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Izzy. All right, beautiful reading for Angela May. That was nice. All right. I had closed the readings because I literally, I feel like night and day right now. I closed the readings because I wasn't feeling good, and now I feel so much better. It's insane. Go out, see bestie Babs, my sis, great gal like us, open my eyes. Aw, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, next person is Pratish. Pratish, are you still here? You've been quiet for a while. Let me see. Let me see if I can find ya. Pratish. I don't think so. They're not coming up for me. And then after Pratish was Orthodox. I don't see Orthodox either. Oh, there you are. Okay, there you are, Orthodox. Okay. Pratish is not responding. Hi, Imran. So you want to drop your question? Pratish is not responding. So we got Ankita and Angela May. No Pratish. Okay. Will I be able to leave this country I'm in and move forward soon? And when can it happen? Also, I want to know, um, will I be able to be with Jay again? Okay. You have two questions. Imran, you're Pakistani. Okay. Well, you're welcome here. Thank you for visiting the channel. Um, I grew up in New Jersey, and there was a huge Middle Eastern population there. So I grew up with a lot of Pakistani. There were a lot of people from Bangladesh, a lot of people from India. So, oh, okay. Um, thank you. Oh, is Lovey in here? Yes. How come I'm not seeing, how come I only see Lovey on my phone screen, but oh, there. Okay. And not on the thing. There's Lovey. Hi, LT. Oh, it's been a while. How you been? How are you? Is everything okay? All right, Orthodox. Here we go. Best news got in ages. That's great. Okay. You want to be added? Yeah, I'll add you to the list. Gotcha. All right, I'm just kind of popping in. Okay, popping in, popping out. All right, Orthodox, will I be able to leave this country I'm in and move forward soon? Did you put the question again? Okay, I don't know. I'll be with Jay again. All right, dude. Goodbye. Oh, there we go. All right. So the first card is the card of fast moving energy. All right. There's a lot of fire energy in this in this reading for you. We have the Eight of Wands. Usually this is the card of fast moving energy, but it could also be like incoming messages. But because there's a bow and arrow down here and the rest are in flight, I feel like it's important for you to focus and focus in on your target. So I feel like that's going to be important for you in this reading. If you want to get things going and moving, you really have to focus in on what it is that you're trying to do. Like pick a priority and focus your energy. You ever heard, that saying like energy goes where intention flows, or is it the other way around? Intention flows where energy goes, something like that. But you get the point, right? Like there are things that could potentially be distracting you from your end goal. Is your goal to go, or is your goal to do other things? Let me ask you a question before we get too far in the reading. You asked about Jay. Is Jay located in the same place where you are now, or is Jay in the other place? You're a fire sign. Okay. Thank you, Karen Suki. No other place. I'm going to take it that he or Jay is in another place. So then, am I correct in thinking that you want to get out of where you are so that you could be closer to where Jay is? He's in another country. He's in another country. The second card is the Hierophant. I feel like there is a lesson for you to learn here. There's a lesson for you to learn here, and I don't know, I feel like you're this is something that you will have to learn before anything happens, before there's any changes. The Hierophant is connected to the number 5. 5 is the number connected with challenges. Okay? So a lot of times we're placed in situations where we're up against challenges, sometimes similar challenges. And the reason for that is because there's a lesson to be learned there, right? There's a lesson to be learned there. So I think that there is something where there's something that you have to find and discover for yourself in your current situation before you go off after Jay. I feel like your focus may need to be you. I feel like you may need to focus your energy on yourself and improving yourself and learning the things that you need to learn in order to progress to next steps. And I get the sense that it's not going to be easy. We have the Nine of Wands right here. That's the second card of fire. And it's a challenge card. It's a card of like, it's kind of like the idea of standing on your last leg. Like being through a situation that you're like so over and you're so tired of, but you feel like you have to keep going because you can't give up just yet, but you're tired. And situations like that build resilience over time, but they're exhausting in the moment. So I kind of feel it's a very heavy like energy around this because you have the 8 and you have the 9, the 8 and the 9 of wands, fire. And then you have this Hierophant card, which is a lot of times connected with challenges, spiritual challenges, things that we need to learn in order to improve or up level in our life. I'm going to pause there and I'll wait for your reflections, Orthodox. Ice cream truck. Wait, Scotty, I thought the ice cream truck came at 3:33 your time. Am I off? Is the ice cream truck early? You're welcome. You're welcome. I think that both of your questions are connected to the same thing. He came late today. Okay. He messed it up. He messed it up. Will I be able to be with Jay again? Will she be with Jay again? Oh my God. The answer to that is no. And you can see right here. This is Eight of Cups. This is the card of walking away from a situation. In this case, she has decided to cut all her hair off. Um, a lot of times, the cutting of hair signifies a release, like letting go of the past. And you see that she has taken this upon herself. She's doing this to herself, for herself. This card could not be any more clear. I agree, Scotty. Yeah. I don't think that that's going to happen. And this is the 8 of cups. The cups is, emotional landscape. So this isn't something that you want to walk away from. This is something that you're in a situation where you have to walk away from it for your own sanity. And that might be the lesson in here, that the Hierophant card, you got the Hierophant card, that might be the lesson, that this person is not the right fit for you, or that situation is done and over with. It was too hard, it was too heavy, it was too difficult. And now it's too far away, like they're completely gone in another country. I don't like, so remember, tarot, when you ask tarot a question, it's going to give you an answer for the energy right here, right now, this moment in time. So for right now, you need to move on and focus on yourself. That's the energy right now. In a month from now, a couple months from now, 6 months from now, you might, want to revisit if there has been a shift in the energy. But for right now, this moment in time, the answer that I'm getting is no. Samson and Delilah, yeah. When I see this card, I always think of like Mulan. I remember that scene where she cuts off all her hair to go and take her father's place. So it's a sacrifice. It's definitely a sacrifice. You know, for a lot of women, your hair is your beauty. And for some people, your hair is your legacy, your culture, your ancestors, your history, everything is in your hair. I don't like for people to touch my hair. And people come like, "Oh, your hair so," and they want to start touching. No, don't touch. My hair to me is like sacred, and I don't want other people like, I'm not big on bald women. Yeah, so yeah, that's a powerful reading, Orthodox. So I it's probably not what you wanted to hear. So I'm sorry, to deliver that message, but that's what's coming through in the cards today. 12 years worth of hair. Wow. Melanie, I do have beautiful hair. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think hair is gorgeous in all its forms. And, you know, so to see the image of someone cutting their own hair off, it's like cutting a part of you away from yourself. It's a powerful image. You're welcome, Orthodox. Feel free to come back at any point. And thank you for letting me read for you. I've never had beautiful hair. It's always been very fine and thin. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, because you know why, Karen Suki? Because guess what? I bet when the wind blows, it like just like little wisps of hair just kind of float and probably look all kinds of magical. Cutting is a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. All right. My trip was awesome. The sky's coming alive and cool stuff is going on, and I went skinny dipping. Aw. It can be a wonderful restart with fresh energy. Yeah, 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 like saying goodbye to the past. Oh, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ocean of knowledge. Vanshika. Can I ask a question? Ocean of knowledge. I'm going to add you to the list. I like your name, by the way. Ocean of knowledge. That sounds powerful. But right now, I'm going to read for LT. LT, let me know what your question was. Okay, ocean of knowledge. Okay. Vanilla Sky. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'll put you on the list, okay? Okay. All right. So, why is this happening right now and what should I do to get out of this situation spiritually? Okay. Why is this happening? I'm going to use this deck right here. Oh, this cardstock is so good. It's linen. It's nice and slippery, buttery. So, so nice. All right. Chances are you already have hair on your butt, fool. Mm-mm-mm. You could ask, I need to know if I'm going to mature more with age. Maybe you could ask that question. My hair is blue vegan. Looks okay vegan. Back to normal soon. Wait, you went vegan? No way. Okay. I don't like my hair touch unless either someone special. Yeah, I agree. I cut my hair when I lost my daughter and then I let it to grow out for a trim. Wow. Hair dye is vegan. Oh, the hair dye is vegan. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Why is this happening right here? That just came out. I hope you saw that. Two of coins. Oh, interesting. Some kind of balancing act. I don't know, like spiritually, I'm getting. Like, spirit is moving things behind the scenes to get things to come into alignment, is what I'm getting with that card. What should I do to get out of it? What should I do to get out of it? You gotta have patience because it's gonna take some time. It's gonna say, I feel like right now what is happening is spirit is molding you and it's gonna take time. This is so interesting because also the. This is interesting because then we have like the 7 of Cups that has come up, right? Like choices or being distracted from the real situation going on. But like the 7 of Cups is looking up at the 2 of Coins. This is gonna play out favorably for you, by the way. I want to tell you that. Um, Hi, John. Welcome in. All right, let me show you what I'm looking at. So when I asked the first question, we got the 2 of Coins, and I told you I feel like Spirit might be rearranging things behind the scenes, which to us feels disjointed or discombobulated um, and uncomfortable. And then, like, the second part of that question was, how can I get out of this, or how can I shift the energy, or get, like, change it, or just be done with it altogether? So here we have the 8 of Coins. And this is why I told you I feel like this is going to take time, it's going to take patience, and it's going to take practice. So, do you have a spiritual practice right now? I'm curious. Because it could either mean you need to fine tune your spiritual practice, shift your spiritual practice, or begin one if you don't have one. Ginger Faye, hi, how are you? Yeah, this deck is awesome. This is one of Lady Kara's favorites. Hi, Honey Bunny, how are you? Welcome in. Are you having a good time? Is everything okay? I'm not going live on I'm not going live on national television to agree to this foolishness. All right, we'll do a poll. She wants to borrow my investment camera for a trip. Should I do it? Yes or no? Put your answers in the chat. Yes or no? Scotty says yes. Oh my god, everybody said yes. I know I haven't touched it forever. I was preserving it. Ugh. I guess we can talk about it. Out of control. All right, back to LT. Listen, patience and okay, so LT, did you answer? Okay, I do have a spiritual practice. Okay, so that could require some fine tuning. Um, are you feeling distracted or pulled away from the practice? Or are you at a point in your practice where you feel like the practice is not working for you and it may be time to change it up a little bit? Please say hi. Hi, Zara. Is it Zara or Zara? Hi, Zara. Welcome in. Yes, for the win. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get back into it more. I feel like that's what spirit wants. I feel like that's what spirit wants. To me, that's what I see. Like when I look at someone who is sculpting out of like marble, like this is something that you hone over time and it gets better with time. And there's times where you take breaks. times where you feel like I'm done, I would just want to throw in the towel. Other times where you become re-inspired or reinvigorated and you jump right back in and you want to keep going or keep at it. I feel like that's what Spirit is suggesting here, because then you have the seven of cups. And this is the card of having lots of choices and not really knowing which way to go, so you kind of get like distracted, or maybe like a little bit of indecision, or it pulls you away from what you're supposed to be doing. But what I said before was, I laid out the cards in this way, that this figure here is looking up at here. So here is where Spirit is trying to realign you from behind the scenes. And then here's you like, oh, do I have to? It's almost what I see here. Like you're like, oh my God, like I'm tired. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. But I feel like it's in your best interest. You know why? Because look at the final card. Six of Wands. That's a victory card. And look at that guy go. Like that horse, usually in the Six of Wands, the horse is just kind of standing there and it looks like a little like victory parade. But here, he's like, yeah, everything is going really well. So I think that it's going to work out for you. This is definitely Spirit coming through and saying, hang in there. I know what I'm doing. I want to help you, and you will come out of this on the other side. You will be victorious. Like the Six of Wands is literally charging like forward. I feel like this is yes, like charge. I feel like this is a great little reading. Wow. I love the art in this deck because it's very like it tells a story. I love when decks do that. And okay, tell me what you think. I'm getting back into it more again. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you for coming back. And hopefully I will see you next time. Hopefully by then things will have shifted, and you never know, like sometimes astrologically you could be going through some struggles depending on what's going on in your, um with your sign and your planets. That could be it too. Like I know, every year for my birthday I get a solar return reading, and a lot of the times when she maps out the whole year for me, like I can see up front when my difficult months are going to be and when my favorable months are going to be. And when I'm going to have difficult months, then I could at least, warn my family like this month I may be a little like woohoo, so give me space, and I'll get there. So it could be something with, your chart that isn't lining up, that's causing you to feel the way that you're feeling right now. Someday I will learn tarot. Karen, someday you will come on my channel and you will read with me and do oracle cards. Oracle cards are readings too. I love oracle cards. Oh, Agshakya, hi, how are you? Thank you. And thanks for coming back. I appreciate that too. That means a lot to me when people get readings and then they remember and they come back. So appreciate that. I know you love the oracle cards. All right, Ocean of Knowledge, you were next. Are you still here? Ocean of Knowledge. All right. I'm waiting for Ocean of Knowledge, and then after Ocean of Knowledge was Vanilla Sky or Ski. I can't remember. Ocean, are you here? Let's see. It's not coming up for me. Ocean of Knowledge was first, and then after that was Vanilla sky, something like that. All right. Those were the next ones. I love oracle cards. I know. They're so good. I love oracle cards. Sometimes I just do oracle cards. Agshakya has a question, and I guess since Ocean of Knowledge and Vanilla Sky are not in the chat, we can move on. So let me get your name here. Agshakya. Agshakya. Okay. Separate from the 8 year of relationship with Hussein. I feel like I need just a little bit more information. So you want to separate or you already separated? And are you happy about that or sad about that? And just let me know. PG left. PG left and took Scotty. Oh no! Hi Debs, I didn't see you. I'm sorry, but you wrote reading. You want a reading? I'll put you on the list. Okay. Sorry, Debs. Okay. Nope, still here. All right, Scotty. Did you get ice cream from the truck? All right, I'm still waiting for Gakshya to answer me. We're reading. Oh, spell check. Lumpy Space. Oh my god, that's so cool. Hi, Lumpy Space. Welcome in. That's fun. Lumpy Space. I'm sure there's a story to that name. Okay. I don't know where Agakshia went, but they didn't answer. Oh, there. Okay. I made a decision to separate from Hussein. I'm in a situation and my name is Agrama. Okay. So you decided to separate. You're in a situationship now. And your name is Agrama. Okay, so Agrama, what is your question then? You decided to separate. Is the situationship with Hussein? Carolina, hi, how are you? Welcome in. Agrima. I got it. Yeah. Okay. So now you're in a situationship with Hussein. This has been going on for 8 years. You decided to separate. So tell me, what is the question? What is the question? And we're going to change the deck. I need to use this one right here. For real. Is the question how to get out of the situation? 7 year itch plus one. I mean, situationships are hard, right? Because it takes a lot of willpower. It takes a lot of willpower to break. What's your temperature over there? 83. It's 83. And actually the last 2 or 3 nights it cooled off just a little bit, like a nice breeze, which is kind of cool. 7 and change. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just going to go with what I have. It's not a lot of information, so I'll do my best with this reading for you. We're almost 90s. Oh, yeah. It's been 90s plus the whole week. And then This week it all of a sudden cooled off a little bit, which was kind of nice. Okay. I don't know. What should I do? I'm so attached to him and he loves me and he said and also feel this, but he did wrong thing. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this and you probably already know this, right? Like love, of course that's important, but it's not everything, right? And if the person that you're in this situationship with, if it's not working out, uh, I don't want to say to your favor, to your advantage, but like relationships are a two-way street, and we have to have like a middle ground, a place where we meet. And there's nothing wrong with the situationship if that's what you want to, right? Like it can't just be the situation can't be something that works for one person but not for the other person. It has to work for both people. Otherwise, um, it's not cool. So, so that, that poses a challenge because you can't stay with a person because they love you. If they loved you, then you wouldn't be in this situationship. I'm gonna tell you what's coming through in the cards, okay? And it's a bit of a harder message. You have one major arcana card and it is the sun, okay? And right here, what I'm seeing is that the truth is in your face and it's almost blinding. The truth is in your face and it's almost blinding. So that makes it hard to see. It makes it hard to see. And so because of that, you might tend to like try to cover your eyes or your face to kind of block that energy, but it's so big, it's so in your face that it's almost impossible not to see it. So at some point, you are going to have to accept that it is what it is, and then decide, is this something that you want to continue, or are you finally truly done and ready to move on? I feel friendships are going to be really critical for you to help you get through this situation that you're in. We have the Three of Cups here. I see love, I see support, I see kindness. This is the kind of love and support where no words are required. Just their presence is enough to help you feel loved and supported. But I don't think you're getting that from your relationship. I think you're going to have to lean into friends. Your circle of friends could be close family. You're going to have to lean into them for support, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing. Until you face the facts here, you're not going to be able to do anything. The next card after that is the Ace of Swords, right? You're going to have your opportunity to step forward into something new. The ace is a blessing, right? It's a gift. So you'll have the opportunity to step into something new, but you won't be able to do it until everything, all the smoke is cleared and out of the way. Right now, it's like blinding you. Right now, it's blinding you. Yes. Dictionary definition: mutual dealings, connections, or feelings. If it is not mutual, if this person is not meeting you halfway, then it's time. Everybody has their own like rock bottom, right? So it's different. Like some people hang in, cling in there for as long as possible, and some people are like, no, I know my worth. I know I deserve better than this, and I'm walking away. It depends on you. So this is one of those readings where it would be awesome to just get into it and go deeper, but there's a limit to what I would say on a live reading where, this video goes up and anybody could see this. And so I'm gonna pause it here. But I hope that you get where I'm going with this. Um, I think the truth is there, and I think it's difficult for you to see. Um, and but there's also support. Support is also there, but you're distracted by what's happening in front of you, and that shift in the energy is not going to come until you face the music, in essence. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ginger Faye. All true relationships need equal push pull energy. Yeah, yeah. Because then you feel like you're working with a partner towards a common goal instead of fighting against it. I feel like that I just as soon as you said that about like but he loves me, I thought about that song, Love Don't Pay the Rent. And that's so true. Love does not pay the rent. You know, Karen Suki, Ginger Faye does live readings. Well, at least she used to. Ginger, do you still do them? I know you used to do live readings before, and collaborations with other people. Ba- Agrima, come back. I'm sorry. I know that was a tough message. But you know, desperate times call for desperate measures, right? So this has been going on for 8 years. If you're not careful, you could blink and another 8 years could go by, and now you're in this for 16 years. And do you want to keep wasting the years of your life? Oh, the paranormal. Yes. All right. So are you doing that with Carolina? There's a few people in the community that do the paranormals. Aries Tarot Girl, I think, likes that. And I think Heather used to do them. I don't know if she still does them. Yes, drop your channel link. Did I shut off? I think I shut off. Did I shut off the you did a couple with Heather. Yeah. Ginger Fang. All right, hold on. Let me get your Let's see if this works. Cause last time I did this and it wasn't working. And I was like, what the heck? And I lost the little window. Okay. You're welcome. And I know that this was a heavier reading, so when you've had a time, when you've had time to sit with this and think about it and, process the reading, feel free to come back and, we can talk about it a little bit more or do, something else. I would love to do live reads with you. Oh, I would be honored. Wow, thank you. I would be honored. All right. Let's see. Did that work? Okay. Oh my God. I haven't used this deck in a year. I was missing it. So good. This one is so good. Yeah. Because that's what we do here. We love and support. We love and support. All right. But sometimes we got to keep people out. We are networking. Yeah. Is there any new person in my life? Okay. We can't do that. Agrima. No, because you know why? Because you're stuck in a situation right now. So until you clear that, you won't be able to put fresh energy out there to attract a new person into your life. I hope that that makes sense. But it's not like a job where you work in a job and you just think to yourself, okay, I'll just start the job hunt, and when I find a new job, I'll accept the new job and quit the old job. It doesn't work the same. Like energetically, and not even energetically, like just in our heart space, like we have to be ready and open for another person. So if you've been in this situation with this person for 8 years, there's feelings there. That's why it's so hard for you to walk away. So if your feelings are tied to another person and those cords haven't been cut yet, then you won't be ready. Even if you met the right person, you will not be emotionally available to get to know them and to work on them. I mean, not to work on them, but to work on, on getting to know them. Yeah. I think there's great power that comes from learning how to stand on our own 2 feet and be independent and love ourselves for who we are without needing or relying on another person. There's a lot to learn from that. Um, and when you finally break it off with this person, there's going to be an emotional release that comes from that. So you will need time to process all those raw emotions, things that you have buried deep, deep, deep inside. It's been 8 years. That's a long time. That's a long time. So you need time and space to process all those things. My cat just came in from the rain. Yay. Oh my gosh. All right. So, okay. Ocean of Knowledge did not come back, or Vanilla Sky. And then we just did Agrima. And then next is Debs. Debs, are you still here? New York Debs. Are you with Green Jesus right now? Where are you? I love a rescue. I miss my black cat boy who came with me for the. Oh, that's so sweet. Lucia, hi. How are you? You look rested. I felt terrible when I started the live, and then Trista sent me Reiki, and it was like, I swear, I don't know, like night and day. I feel like at borderline amazing right now. Like it's the weirdest thing. It's not weird. That's how spirit works. But yeah, she sent me Reiki, and it was like maybe like 15 minutes, 20 minutes into it, I felt the shift. She didn't start out all perky. Scotty, Scotty, you saw me in my bad points and my good points. The good, the bad, and the ugly. You got to see what I look like when I'm not feeling all that great. Ah, but I wanted to come and hang out with you guys. So then I was like, I'll just come on for a little while and we'll say hi and crack some jokes and then I'll get off real quick. But then I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have to get off. So yeah, that was so cool that Trista did that for me. Yes, she is incredible. Yeah, yeah. Except like for me, I wasn't tired. I was not well. Like I was not well. I've been struggling this week and I just haven't been well and I'm trying to find the way to I know that the answer and Lucia, you will not be surprised because I divulged this to you in a video yesterday, but um I know that I need like to change my diet and exercise. And one until I do that, like that I just need to. I just need to do that so that I can improve my physical state, right? Um so this is my only meat suit, so I have to take care of it, right? I have to take care of my meat suit so I could stay here a little bit longer. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's great. She is great. And she invited me on her channel. I was on her channel the other day and it was really cool. Friday night. Okay, wait, Debs, did you tell me what your question was? What was your question? What was your question, Debs? Tell me, tell me. And I was late today. Usually I like try to start, a little bit early, and then today I was like pitter-pattering around. I think I came on. I think it was I don't know what time it was. I remember saying five. Somebody came in and it was like 5:55. I remember thinking that. So it must have been right before 6. Oh, thank you. General, I can't think of. Ooh, General, you know what that means. We got to get the questions deck. We got to get the questions deck. I love this little deck. Ah, I have the urge to eat more clean, more water. I drink so much. I feel like somehow I reduced my water consumption without realizing. So that exacerbated my situation. So I've been trying to be really, really diligent about filling this thing and drinking and filling it and drinking and filling and drinking. And I have to do it. Oh, John with the jokes. John, did you have a good day at work? Where did Fatima? She was here earlier. She went to have dinner, maybe. Are we in the same time zone, John? What time zone are you in? I'm on the East Coast, and here it's, let's see, I'll tell you right now. Here, Stupid Joke Friday. Be nice, Scotty. It was okay, okay. Ah. Ginger, do you know Lucia? She does astrology readings. She's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we're in the same time zone. Okay. Oh, here's your card right here, Debbie. Oh my God. New York Debs. What am I sick and tired of? Does this resonate? Let me know. Let me know if this resonates for you. What am I sick and tired of? Oh my gosh, I know. Ben Bacon hasn't come in a while. What am I sick and tired of? Does that question make sense for you? New York Debs, don't open that floodgate. You know what we could do? You know what we could do? We could pull a card for every single person that's here. What are you sick and tired of? And see what comes up. You guys want to do that? That would be funny. Yes, and I ain't standing for it no more. Yeah. All right. That's what we're going to do because this question is too good. This question is too good. All right. What am I sick and tired of? Ta. Should we? Okay, we'll use Sassy Burrito because it makes sense for this question. All right. New York Debs. What am I sick and tired of? Penny pinching. I'm tired of trying to protect my coins and spread them out so that they can last longer. There's your reading. Let me know if what is it that Victor always says? Let me know if that resonates. And as always, let me know if that resonates. Debs, Tell me, diva cards. Where did she go? Okay, speaking of my cats, I am being pestered. It's dinner time. Oh, okay. All right then. Be safe out there. Karen Suki goes to feed the stray cats in her area at this time. Yep, nailed it. Thank you so much. Oh no, my Jeep going into the shop. Oh my God, that's hilarious. All right. Who else? Okay, so that was the answer. That was for New York Debs. Who else wants a card pulled for this question? Tell me. Be brave. The question is, what am I sick and tired of? All you have to do is say, oh, Ginger Faith. Ooh, this is deep. Judgment. I'm tired of people looking at me and making insinuations based on what's the outside without taking time to peel the layers back one by one and get to know more about the situation before they start passing judgment. Tell me if that resonates, Ginger. You're welcome. I followed you on Insta. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that was for Ginger Faye. She said you're welcome. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm gonna take that as a yes. All right, next one is Scotty. All right, so Scotty, what am I sick and tired of? Ooh. Oh, this is a toughie. Hold on. Oh, this is a toughie. This makes so much sense for you, Scotty. We have the 10 of cups, right? What am I sick and tired of? Well, the 10 of cups is like I guess like wish fulfillment. But I love that there's the fire here and it's not just you. Like there's other people. You're with other people. So, maybe you're sick and tired of waiting for these moments, to come into your life. I'm thinking about um the meditation because Victor always says that you're part of the porch crew, but Lakeside Laura is the fire crew. So maybe you want more of these in your life, more of these Zen moments, more of this time that you could spend with other people, like actually in community. Because I know that we come here and we hang out and we have a good time, we laugh, we joke and all the things, we support each other. But like, think about how nice it is to have like people in our day-to-day life that we could do stuff like this with. Like for example, for me, I don't have a lot of people that I could do this in real life with. So, so for me it would be something like this. Hopefully that makes sense. Yes, in-person contact. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Lakeside Laura did a live last night and she had that fire going. It was so awesome and amazing. And I just can't help but think of that, like, oh, how cool would it have been to be able to just hang out with her around the fire pit and look at the lake and, I don't know, have a glass of wine, whatever. Like, that would have been so cool. Yeah, see? See? That's for you. Okay, so that was Scotty. Let me go back here. And what's next after that? Okay, Lucia. All right. What am I sick and tired of? This is for Lucia. What am I sick and tired of? Ooh, Page of Swords. That's interesting. Yeah, see? Page of Swords. What am I sick and tired of? Are you like the one that always has to come up with like the ideas like let's do this, or let's learn this, or let's try this. Are you that person? I'm curious. Lucy, let me know. Oh, thank you, Ginger. Yeah, we have a nice time. We have a nice time. I look, even on my weeks where I have super heavy weeks, I look forward to this Friday night live because I know that, it's gonna make everything better. Everything will be worth it. You are. So maybe that's what it is. What am I sick and tired of? I'm tired of always being the one. Like, couldn't somebody else have an idea that I could then. The page is also like a learner, right? Early stage learner. But it's hard to learn if the teacher is not present. So that could be part of it too. What am I sick and tired of? Maybe waiting. Um, you know what they say, like when the student is ready, the teacher appears or something like that. Treat night with the man cubs. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I was going live on Saturdays, but and then I remember I opened it up to a vote, and people were like, "Oh yeah, Friday's better, whatever." So then we switched it to Fridays, and I've been doing that. I feel that's so true. Oh, that's cool. Okay, thank you for that confirmation. Oh, that's cool. I mean, not cool that you're in that situation, but I'm glad that these are hitting. What am I sick and tired of? Okay, so that was for Lucia. I missed everyone all week. I know, Scotty. Where were you? Where were you? And Lucy, this resonates. Okay, so we were playing a game, Lucy, because um, New York Deb said that she didn't have a question, so she wanted general. And whenever somebody says they want a general, then I get the question deck. And so I pulled the question and it was, what am I sick and tired of? So I read it for her, but then I said to anyone in the chat, let me know if you want me to pull a card for you based on this question. So if you want that, then just put hashtag me and then I'll pull a card for you. And it's just, fun to see what comes up. I think tarot can be fun. Like, I think, I mean, it's great to use tarot for self-reflection and spirituality and learning and development and all those things, but I think tarot can be fun. I mean, there's people that use tarot for like, what should I make for dinner today? Where should I go on vacation? What should I pack in my bag? I remember I was on a live once and somebody sent a super chat in. So they bumped her to the top of the list. So when they're like, okay, well, what's your question? And then you know what the question was? The question was, I'm moving and I don't know what to pack first. That was her question. And I thought that was like hysterical because I was like, that is so cool. Like a lot of times we feel like we need to have these deep and profound questions. No, it could be like super simple. Should I go to TJ Maxx or should I go to the mall? Right? Like it could be anything. So I really like this question deck. Okay. Trista says me, so I'll pull a card for Trista. What I love sassy reads. I know. Oh, it's right here. What am I sick and tired of? Oh my God, I'm sick and tired of being schooled all the time. People maybe pushing their spiritual beliefs or practices on me. I have my path, you have yours. Let me do me and you do you. I don't know. Does that make sense? Hi, Silver Pony. Welcome in. Tell me if that makes sense, Trista. One of my biggest pet peeves. Oh my gosh, That's hilarious. I cannot believe I got that one. Ooh, this is fun. We should do this more often. You guys, like it's fun, but also it's great practice, like to flex your intuition to answer specific questions just based off of one card. Like it's so good. So good for you. It's so good for you. Everyone should try this. You know how they always say, don't try this at home. I'll say this, you could try this at home. And Karen Suki, well, I know you're listening because you went to feed the cats, but you could totally do this with Oracle cards. Just saying. I relate to this one too. Okay, Scotty, I hate to be told what to think, what to do, what to act, what to wear, right? What to wear. All of that. OMG. All right. So that was fun. Thank you for entertaining me. Okay. So I guess we could do all right, Silver Pony. I had kind of finished the readings, but I could read for you. What's your question? You said you had a love reading? My name is Summer. Okay. Are you Taurus? Taurus energy? Silver Pony. And your name is Summer. Okay. It bothers me when people present their opinions and beliefs as fact. Yes, I moved from the West Coast to the Bible Belt. Okay, Silver Pony. I need to know, is Danny coming for me? This is a love reading. Is Danny your love interest? Is Danny someone that, like, a good force in your life, or is this someone that you're trying to get away from? I have to ask clarifying questions so that I understand. Um, you know, people say that all the time. Seek to understand. Seek to understand. Okay, so yes, my soulmate. So many relationship questions. Yeah. All right, my soulmate. So then your question is my soulmate Danny coming for me? Okay, let's see. And also, I'm going to use, we're talking about oracles. Why are you breathing so hard, Suki? Oh my God. All right. I'm going to use my Love Oracle deck for this. There's the card back. See how pretty? Okay, let's see what comes up. I don't know. Will her soulmate come for her? Will Danny come? Ooh, but I wanted this one. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. So the card, there was a card that I was going to pull, but one slipped out. So I was like, I'm going to pull my card first and then pull the other card. So the card that came out was the card that says return. And the keywords are second chances, opportunity, and making amends. So just kind of going with what I see here and these keywords, I would have to say that this leans towards a yes. This leans towards a yes. So remember that I pulled this one and another card came out, and the second card that came out is right here, past life. So that's interesting because you feel that they are a soulmate for you. So it's possible that this is a person that you have had previous lives with. Deja vu, repeated patterns, also something very important, karmic lessons, okay? Because sometimes these soulmates come into our life because you have a soul contract with them and you come into this life to help each other learn the lesson that you need to learn. So I don't want this to feel like, oh, yay, he's going to come and we're going to live happily ever after. No, I'm not saying that at all. Because to me, it sounds like you have connections with this person, and it's possible that there's a lesson there. There's going to be a return, there's going to be a second chance. All right. I don't know if I understand. I learned firsthand because someone saved your life, you're not obligated. Yes. Yes. Because they always say if you do something out of the kindness of your heart, then you should be doing it with no expectations, no strings attached. No, well, I did this for you, so you should do this for me. It shouldn't be that way, at least I think. Um, all right, Suki went back to the cats. Um, Okay. I need help with him and when. Okay. You got it. You're welcome. I did explain he said me too. Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you. That was cool. Got to use the Love Oracle deck. Okay. All right. And then Tika, hi, how are you? Tarot is level 1 spirituality. Move on, sis. You don't have much time left. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the warning. All right. Well, peeps, I feel like, was there anybody, I did explain he said, meaning Picasso. Yeah, like that was weird. Oh my gosh. Okay. He said me too. I did explain he said me too. Okay. All right. All right, Silver Pony. Well, thank you for coming in and thank you for letting me read for you, and hopefully that was helpful in some way. Hmm. Okay, email me. Okay, I'll get your email from your page. I will do that. That'll be fun. Thank you for the invite. I appreciate that. Awesome. All right. All right, friends, and I guess we can wrap it up for today. If there's no one else that has any questions. I feel pretty, considering that the way that I was feeling, um, but when is coming? When? The timing? Well, I don't know when the timing is, my dear. Um, I don't read in that way. Sometimes I get that information when I pull cards, but timing is, you know, oh my God, you're not gonna believe this. Look what card just came out. Literally, time. Literally. You're asking for timing, and the time card came out. It says waiting, cycles, moments. So, you know what this is saying? Everything happens in divine timing. So, you will have to be patient and wait. Be patient and wait. And I don't know that he is ready to get to you just yet, because to me it seems like he is probably under some kind of stress right now. So he's tied up in a situation, and until he is free and clear, he won't be able to come to you just yet. I get the feeling like he's in a relationship with someone else and it's not going well, and they're having a lot of fights and arguments. See? A full reading with oracle cards. You don't always need tarot. Oh my God, Lucia, you totally made me do it. I totally bought that deck. Oh my God. I bought the oracle deck, the one that you use with the Thoth all the time. I was like, I have to have it because Yunarta uses it too. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't look at it anymore. So I just did it. I bought it. I bought it. Oh my God. All right. That was awesome. Love Oracle comes through. You're welcome, and I wish you all the best. Awesome, awesome. All right, you guys, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for being here. And I guess we'll see you next time. I will see you around. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.